Hey, my name's Thor, 22 years old.
How many thousands of hours of bloopers do we think there is from the MCU? Some epic moments look totally goofy, while other scenes we were lucky to get at all considering just how many takes it took to do without laughing. Get ready to giggle.
And action!
Number 1. With this duo on set, nailing a scene took a lot longer than usual.
I saw you from across the room, and my heart just exploded.
Jake and Tom pretty much had an endless bromance on the set, finding ways to make their time together even more special.
That's when we team up and we sort of become best buds on and off screen.
Just because they're pals doesn't mean they were easy on each other as co-stars, though.
Spoilers!
And offense could still be taken. No matter how hard they tried to contain their laughter, it was rumbling beneath the scene just like Hydro Man ripping through the canals of Venice. But no matter what, their work grind never stopped. Number 2. Is it a movie set or a dance party? The lines are blurred. Black Panther might just be home to some of the best Marvel dance parties there ever were. They danced, and danced, and danced. Waiting to shoot? Why not get some shimmy action in? Keep that energy fierce. Oh, and there was a whole lot of freestyle rapping.
You just got the skills, that's just killing them. If you didn't know, yeah, you're a real one.
They know how to make a set a party. Number 3. The big kid is a big director.
I'm just goofing around on the set of Ragnarok.
And thank goodness they did, because it only added to the fun of the film.
What's great about Taika is his humor.
What does he have to say about it?
What the world needs right now is Korg, the rock man.
We couldn't agree more. Taika running around in his Korg mocap getup is really a sight to see.
A motion capture suit, what is that? Pajamas with triangles all over them.
Still, he maintained authority even while looking absurd.
It's very hard to be taken seriously as a director when you're wearing that stuff.
Since Taika was in the cast as well as directing, apparently any role could be up for grabs.
Who just got replaced?
But hey, what do you expect?
There's no continuity when you're living in the moment.
His performances, well, the BTS speaks for itself.
Yeah, I'm just trying to get through.
Oh, scrapper 142. The 142th scrapper.
How many takes did it take to get just right?
Jay's just a big kid.
Oh, and when all else fails, dance it out.
That is how you make movies.
Number 4. The fighting on screen is intense, but behind the scenes it could, well, see for yourself.
No. Oh, sorry.
Simu Liu was calm, cool, and collected, showing off his moves. But without all the added visual effects and music, the action doesn't quite hit the same way.
What? That's a bow drop right there. I'm gonna put it down nicely because it's ancient.
Awkwafina somehow wound up scaring herself at times. Oh, and special shout out to Wong for this elfish portal jump. Number 5. You'd think these two were actually related. Scarlett Johansson and Florence Pugh weren't quiet about how much they adored each other. Johansson feeling like Pugh was
Just full of life.
They picked on and fought with each other like young siblings half the time they were filming.
I can't move over. Move. I can't. There's a camera there.
I'm so sorry. Wait a minute, don't open your eye.
Simple tasks could become a whole lot harder.
I don't know where this goes.
They had lots of fun, but there's no question they still hit their mark when it counted.
Every time. Oh my goodness.
The drinking problem.
Number 6. Being a full-time superhero is tough work. They don't always stick the landing. Literally. It takes a whole lot of time at outtakes to get those moments just right.
We need to destroy you, Buffalo. I don't drink lies, Captain. Who are you guys?
Tom Holland hadn't totally nailed all his Spidey moves by Infinity War. And while most of the time these pros kept their cool, sometimes they were pushed a bit too far.
How long do I stand here overacting for?
Number 7. No, it's not some abstract holiday, just the reality of filming in a city full of birds.
That was not in the script.
Zendaya had all sorts of cool experiences shooting far from home, including traveling around the world and, of course, meeting the local wildlife.
Seeds times pigeons times me equals a disaster.
These were definitely some workplace hazards no one thought to warn the actress about.
And John, the director, was like, yes, we're gonna put some seeds on you and just let the pigeons go for it.
Luckily, no Zendayas were harmed in the making of this film.
I'll never forget that moment. I've gotten over my fear of pigeons since then.
Number 8. She's regal as can be on screen, but on set, it wasn't always so smooth.
This is going really well.
Even in this silly-looking mocap suit, Cate Blanchett could get a bit too feisty.
Freestyle! now.
Now, while the actress nails her performance, it didn't come as easily as you might expect on the day, despite a ton of prep.
Sorry, guys. I've been training for months.
Oh, and there was also that time that Hela took a tumble. Not so powerful now.
I shouldn't make the noises with my mouth, should I?
Number 9. These superheroes weren't always so smooth. Sure, she can wield chaos magic, but walking, well, it's not always a sure bet. We always saw Thor looking like, well, the god of thunder, but Fat Thor was a whole new deal, and his usual grace and balance, well, we've never seen a Thor like this before.
He has such dexterity as a talent.
RDJ isn't always slick as he seems in the Avengers movies.
I broke it.
And of course, Captain Marvel herself, Brie Larson, knew how to trust the process on this one because, well...
Yeah, does it look cool or... Doesn't feel cool, but if it looks cool, that's what matters.
Number 10. Salma Hayek is new to the MCU, so some of the practicalities of existing in the world were a bit lost on the actress.
It's my first time talking to a Celestial, I don't know.
Angelina Jolie might be a superhero, but still retains a human level of clumsiness.
What's your superpower?
Those long days on set could also make it tricky to remember exactly how to say names, words, you name it.
So why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? Why didn't you guys help fight Thanos? No.
But at the end of the day, like all good superheroes, they knew how to dance it out. Number 11. Line malfunction, prop malfunction, landing pose malfunction, we've got them all. You know that feeling when your shield just won't do what it's supposed to? Or your helmet for that matter?
Try that again. It's stuck.
Chris Evans and Kobe Smulders were living the struggle filming The Winter Soldier. Flubs on set weren't really everyone's cup of tea, though. We're looking at you, Jackson.
I got confused with my eyeline. I think I looked directly into camera.
I don't care. You just forgot the line.
Number 12. Time traveling is enough to throw anyone for a loop. The Marvel team let Catherine Hahn go wild on the WandaVision set, making for some very real chaos magic.
You're like a monologue early, Cat.
Hahn went for it, and poor Sparky suffered. The throwback in time seemed to make Elizabeth Olsen and Paul Bettany feel a little kooky.
What a gas. I'm very funny. Do you want to talk about your butt?
Yeah, I did want to talk about my butt.
According to them, it was all in the clothing.
It makes me have better posture, and makes me want to walk like this.
We have to admit, we dig the wiggle walks.
It makes me stand properly, and it makes me kind of want to do this too.
And then, of course, there was the whole performing in front of a live studio audience bit.
And then I change.
Number 13. Filming Guardians of the Galaxy on Earth made for some very strange-looking moments on set. How weird does this blue-on-blue look? Poor Chris Pratt was stuck battling on his own. Even the most intense action fell short. It looks more like Gamora is stuck in a web in total silence.
And action!
Speaking of silence, Pump Clementieff in this moment as Mantis in The Subtle Breeze? Yeah, it's a bit less epic. Number 14. Take after take after take, you know how it goes. ScarJo was fumbling with her weapons and other superheroes were missing their landings completely.
Hey, can I ask you a question? My suit, is it too much?
With his entire face covered, we'd say yeah, it's probably a bit too much, Tom.
You do it for me.
Bam! Oh, I just wanted to punch it so bad.
The execution of this punch? Top marks. The aftermath? Yeah, could use a bit of work. Oh, superhero actor tip? Try to get the best wrap gifts.
Hey Nate, do we own these shipping containers? I'd love one for a wrap gift.
Number 15. We can't not talk about it.
We're living the dream. I'm living the dream. You may not be.
Alligator Loki is ferocious on screen, but behind the scenes, well, the abstract, life-sized blue stuffy, it looks, well, a lot less fierce. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a flying alligator Loki. This Loki got the royal treatment, casually hanging around in crew members' arms while they weren't working.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, anyone else's abs hurting right now?
Find out what the ghost wants. Let's get this ghost.
How they get any work done, we'll never know.
More fungus.
Stop eating so much of this.
Which scene do you think looked most fun to film?